Go, 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 go. Okay, I don't know what the problem was, but I just recreated the stream, and for the moment, it seems like it's fine. I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes anyway, so honestly, I don't know if I should have even done this, but whatever. So this is gonna be YouTube only. Sorry if anybody was watching on Facebook or X, but I don't want to mess with the restream right now. Resetting up the stream on restream is gonna be a pain. So with the restream right now, resetting. Okay, I mean it's working. I'll go back to the others. That stream's probably dead now. I don't know if I can even interact with that chat anymore. Yeah, I can't. Okay, whatever. Well, hopefully people find this. Who's the biggest deep threat? Probably still MVS. You got to give MVS some credit. That's something that he's good at. Okay, hopefully people find this. If not, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go until 12:30, and then I'm going to get out of here. I got more stuff to do tonight, more videos to make. As crazy as that sounds. Doesn't seem like the problem that I had was anything. Oh, yeah, I fully expect MVS to make the roster. I'd be very... Maybe Horton passes him, but I don't think MVS gets cut. He's already guaranteed a non-trivial amount of money. You know, Horton had an... it was Brandon, actually. He had an interesting comp to Horton. It was Brandon Marshall. Do you think the coaches are using their whole playbook or just a simplified version? I mean, they didn't even have the starters out there, so I would assume that we don't see everything. I wouldn't think that we see everything. Yeah, Oots was great, man. Oots is going to be fun. He's going to be a fan favorite, even if he doesn't do a ton this year for in terms of actual on-field impact. People are going to love that guy. Would you be okay giving up Hall or Mafe for Micah? Oh, easily, easily. I don't think Hall or Mafe, they might not even be stars, much less superstars. Do you think Bell is a lock for the final roster? Absolutely. His special teams value alone makes him a lock for the roster. And you add in what he's doing defensively, it's easy. Like, Bell is probably going to be the special teams ace. I think that alone secures his spot. Need Milroe snaps more earlier in the game with better players. The problem with that is Milroe is pretty much guaranteed to not actually play this year for the Seahawks. So the problem is with that, it's not like that's really going to help this season. That's something that is going to be for next year or the year after. Locke needs the reps right now more, in all likelihood, more impactful. So how bad is the Anthony Richardson injury, by the way? I know he got hurt, but how bad is the Anthony Richardson injury? Does anybody know? I heard it was bad. But he's saying it's not that bad. I mean, the player himself. But what else would he say? Oh yeah, Barner's clear. Felt like Byron Murphy should have played a little bit today. He's a second-year player now. I don't think so. He'll probably play next week. Yeah, Emenwari's fine. I think he was just in pain. I don't think he was actually, like, injured. I think he just was in pain for a minute. He stayed in the game, so how bad could it have been? It'd be very bad if it was actually bad. And he stayed in the game. They got the Mariners game getting replayed right now. I'm keeping an eye on it. I know what happens, of course, but Root replays the Mariners games a lot, and sometimes it's fun to rewatch wins. Yeah, Arroyo had a couple nice plays. Didn't see a lot of them. I like the scramble drill play he had. Clock stopping so they could take the field felt like a classic Seattle ref moment. Which one was that? Are you talking about at the end of the half or the end of the game? Mhm. Oh, half for the field goal. I was really confused about that because it said the Raiders had a timeout left, and then they didn't use it, so I guess they didn't have a timeout left. But then they still got the field goal off and missed by 80 miles. Martinez was great. Yeah, I mean, the run blocking still isn't good. And Halani did a better job dealing with it than Martinez did. Martinez, I don't know if he's the kind of back that can thrive with a bad run blocking offensive line. We'll see. Yeah, I forgot Lucas played until someone pointed it out. I thought Lucas was on the bench, but he did play a little bit. So there were 3 starters on the offensive line, and those were the only offensive starters, unless Arroyo starts, which I don't think he does. Ugh. How did Richmond and Cable do look? Not much to say. There were a lot of penalties in the second half on the offense, so the offense never really got to get going. Yeah, they were anonymous. I didn't notice anything too much there. Why are we confident in Martinez when he got outplayed by Jacardia Wright? Because the team just drafted him. They clearly like something they see there. Jacardia Wright is somebody that can easily make it to the practice squad. Martinez almost certainly won't. Halani might be better. That's possible. But Halani was picked up by the Seahawks under a different offensive coordinator. Martinez was brought in under the current offensive coordinator. So it's just more likely. I don't know how good Bradford looked. I don't think he looked bad, but I don't know if he looked good, Hoop Grace. I think that you can make an argument that Bradford is still just looking a little too inconsistent to trust. All right, guys, it's 12:30, and I've got more stuff I need to do tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks for coming out and watching. Sorry the stream died halfway through. We missed like probably about 5 minutes of the stream because it died. And yeah, that's obviously unfortunate. But I do think that there's a lot to be happy about right now if you're a Seahawks fan. And that's all you can ask for. You're not going to get a meaningful win out of a preseason game, but you can get you can get some additional optimism. All right, thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys later today because it's now 12:30. Go Hawks. Everyone have a great rest of your night. What?